Kensington and Allegheny. We had some horrific stuff happen earlier this morning. I think somewhere around 1. It was somewhere between 1 and 3 in the morning. There was a van driving down Kensington Ave, and it was driving over 100 miles an hour, and it was going in this direction, where if you see that Jeep, it was going 100 miles an hour. It made that turn. The driver lost control of the van. It rode it straight into this building. Ellen and I's here. They're trying to figure out if there was damage. The worst part of this is 3 people are now dead. The driver in the van died, and then 2 people who were just sleeping there. The van hit them and they died. Their bodies were dismembered. It was really bad accident. So it's a little after 10 in the morning. The news was here in the morning reporting on this. That goofball Steve Killey with his ugly hair from Fox 29. He was here talking. And, my favorite thing about the news channels when they come here, they don't really talk about the other stuff too much. They'll say, oh, it's a bad neighborhood, it's drug problems. But they'll stand there all day, and they'll tell you the news story about that all day, but they'll ignore all this. See. Jeez. Ready? All right, so. All right, so there's a girl plunging heroin into her neck right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26. 26 steps away from the cops and the lady shooting up heroin in her neck. Now here's some more. Keep in mind, the cops are here. Somebody giving out free breakfasts. You get a bowl of cereal, some fruit. Tell you what, the Ave. Oh, there you go. The Ave is pretty bustling today. this is the pothole. This is where the street caved in December, and maybe early January. That street caved in, and the street's still blocked off and closed. It's fucking May. That's not a news story, because I know if that was 18th and Chestnut, that street wouldn't be closed that long. But for some reason, it is. The guy speeding, the guy going 100 miles an hour and driving into the building. Speeding's a problem in this neighborhood. I don't know how the hell you hit 100 miles an hour in Allegheny Ave, but they do. All right, so I was here, I think it was May 1st. And last time I was here, the city they were cleaning up the park, and it's actually not that bad. It's actually. Would love to know what happened to the chunk of concrete here. Do you want to be saved? Do you want to go to heaven? Well, I guess they never heard. You can't get to heaven on the Frankfurt L. Is that a song or a saying? I believe it's a song. Could be just a saying. All right, so then these people in the orange vests, they work for the city, for an organization called CLIP. CLIP. They go around cleaning up the city. The city pays for it. If you own a property, like let's say you own a property and I don't know, like you have a lot that's covered in trash, somebody could call CLIP on you, and then the city will send somebody out and they'll clean up your lot, and they'll mail you a bill for getting it cleaned. Yeah, I don't know how you hit 100 miles an hour on Allegheny Ave. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like a lunatic walking around with a needle in his hand. Fuck a lunatic scootering by a guy with a needle in his hand. Ooh, uh-oh, pavement bad, bumpy pavement. Oh, shit. Let's see. Oh, we got chickens. We got chickens. And there's some chickens in there. Now, behind that, see where there's chickens at. So there is like I don't know, like there's some type of encampment back here, and it seems like it's like the cool kids club. Like you have to be part of the group to get in, and they clean up the lot, and like, well, you can't really tell, but they cleaned up this lot. It looks like the chickens are doing good. Hey, girls. There. Huh? The girls and boys? I don't think the animals care what gender I call them, but thank you for correcting me. That's good. Thank you. You're a farmer. You know your shit. Those chickens are girls and boys. There's some more chickens. Oh, these ones look rough. I used to think these chickens, see how this chicken's all fucked up? That's called, they molt and their feathers fall out. When I first came down here, I thought the chickens were like in a fighting ring. But you don't fight chickens, apparently. There's not many chickens in that lot today. Yeah, there's really two chickens in that lot. That's good. There we go. There it is. Some construction. Ooh, a Kensington trampoline. There you go. Wallet. Key, cell phone. Okay. Looks like all the activities down towards Allegheny Ave. McPherson Square seems. Oh, and then I spoke too soon. Okay, so we got that. This is the Somerset L stop. To the left, or the right, to the right. Somebody asked me what block Rocky lives on. I don't know if Rocky he moved. Rocky Balboa. He still lives in Kensington, but he lived down this street, Tuscaloosa. Oh, I'll see if I go down Tuscaloosa. No, I'm not going down Tuscaloosa. There's all types of shit going on down on the corner there. Ah, there's a puddle. There's always a puddle here. Just so you guys know, you see all this bullshit here? There's all these, yeah. There's a school right here. So, here we are! Yeah, there's a school, and just so kids get out of school, and they gotta, let's say they live a block away, they gotta go through all this bullshit. And there's a lot of tents back up. They went from 0 tents. Look, see the guys in the hazmat suits? Oh my fucking God. They could be painting. They are working on a mural under here, but... Oh, no. Those are hazmat suits. These motherfuckers are clean. So yeah, look, they have a blank slate they painted over the wall. There we go. It's coming along nicely. I always come down these 2 streets off of Frankfurt Ave. Right down these 2 side streets. I don't know. There's always something going on. Me and a bunch of people, we cleaned this street about a year ago. And, what the... The fuck is that noise? Yeah, I was driving up here. I parked in a bad spot. I parked on a drug dealing corner. But since that car accident happened, I thought it would be safe to be there because the cops would be out. That was really stupid in my thinking. So that's all I'm thinking about now is how am I going to get back in the car without people fucking with me? It won't be bad. So just get in the car and go. Sometimes drug dealers offer me money for my scooter. It's not a bad thing. I mean, I guess it's always good to get offers, right? Uh-oh, what's going on here? Street closed. These guys are working on the telephone poles. They're called linemen. My buddy, or maybe they're not linemen, but my buddy's a lineman. And he said he goes into Detroit sometimes. And there are parts of Detroit he says are worse than Kensington. I can't imagine worse than Kensington. What do they do? Maybe they're digging up the street. But yeah, so they got like a cool... Yeah. And this is where... So it looks like Clip is getting ready to clean up the section, but there's tents. See, this guy has his property line painted on the ground. Right here. That way. Yeah, see, he has this line painted right here. Right down there. And then that's his property. That's where he doesn't want anybody lined up. And if you look right next to the white line, there's people lined up. Huh. By the way, I'm shooting this in 4K because of the wonderful people who signed up for my Patreon. I got some upgraded equipment. Here we are! If you want to sign up for Patreon, you get bonus videos and postcards. Patreon. Yo, this guy just robbed this guy. You see how that guy was kneeling? He's like hunched over. Alright, so this guy's passed out, right? So there, he had something underneath that bag. Right underneath that blanket. And this guy with the stick. He just grabbed it and ran. Wow. Could you imagine just nodding out? Like, not even, well, I guess you can't imagine nodding out, but this fucking guy, he's just, hey, he's so out of it. He's dropping shit. There's another Jesus sign on the tree. Ugh. There are people, if you see, sometimes there's cars. So there are cars, and sometimes people just park their cars and they hang out in the cars all day. Sometimes there's like no good nicks. And like, let's say there's like a rich guy comes in from Cherry Hill who wants to get some shit. He'll come and he'll get like a no good nick, and he'll say, yo, you buy this stuff. Look, this is the guy who robbed the other guy. Cops should arrest him. What happens there? Let's check out what we got going on in front of my old school. This is my old school. Conwell. This school's open, still in use. There were encampments inside this parking lot, and then they built this fence. So then the encampment moved from where that wall is. The encampment was all the way back there, and then the encampment moved here. And then they said, no, listen, you're too close to the school. Do me a favor, cross the street. So then this whole section was all taped off. You can see all the tape. And all right. All right, let's see. Guess we'll do one more walk past the dumpster of despair. There used to be a dumpster that was in front of this building. It would and people would like hang out in there and like shoot up behind it and next to it. So it was like a place for people to hide at. So I called it the dumpster of despair. Nothing good ever happened there. Oh, there's Channel 10 and Channel 3. That's funny. I got here before they did. Uh-oh. After you guys report on this story, you should turn your cameras around the corner and report on that story. That's the story. Very cool, Ricky. I'm going to tell him the same thing. Now, after you got done reporting on this bullshit story, report on the real story with all the people shooting up. If you guys did that every day, people would actually do something, but you guys don't. You should do it. Talk about that shit every day. Every day! A reporter was making jokes. He was like, oh, we're at Paradise, Kensington and Allegheny. Oh, it's closed. Oh no, it's open. Let's get a drink. So this is inside the, I don't know where the hell I am. Eckert's? Walgreens? They had a guy at the front door with a bulletproof vest and a gun. I just need a drink. But I don't really have much of a selection here. I don't have anything to drink here. Yeah, like 3 things. Alright, well, we got it, right? We did it. It's chaos and anarchy always. Yeah, I'm in the bike lane. I'm actually where I'm supposed to be. So this lady fell. Oh, what's going on here? Here they come. You know, it's funny, I'm looking at the reporters. They are, a woman is like a little nervous, you can see it on her. Yeah, all right, we got it, we did it. I do, one of the people I do hold responsible for this garbage in this neighborhood is the media. Like, they don't I mean, you can see how, not popular, but how people are interested in the story just because of all the YouTube channels there are about Kensington. I don't know, I'm getting it. I hope she's okay, but alright, so this is it. This is where the car is parked. So we're just gonna, if you like this video, hit like and subscribe.
What's up, Zanny? Cool money.